Welcome back to another episode of Bromance. I'm Ryan, and today I had Max and Meredith on. I would say it was a different episode, or kind of a different episode. We started off with a hot dog condiment draft. Then we moved into questions for Max because not a lot of people know who Max is. We recapped the Sunday Throwdown. I'm not going to lie, I think we did a pretty bad job. All the dodgeball just kind of blended in. And then we finished with some questions at the very end. At the very, very end, we had Meredith's mom on. It was her birthday. Shout out Sue. And the conversation got a little off topic a little bit, but I'm going to leave it all in. I think it was funny. But that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Welcome back to another episode of Bromance. I'm Ryan, and today I got Invader Zim Mites with me, Meredith George Foreman Grill, and the man, the myth, the legend, Big J Man himself, the man with the most popular birthday in the world, Max Pags. How we doing, babies?
We're doing great. Thanks for inviting us on.
Yep. Feeling good. Second
Feeling-
pod down.
Meredith, did you get recognized this past weekend?
No.
Oh,
And
I
heard
think I know why.
so- Why? Why?
I think everyone was like, "Oh, that's that Meredith girl. She was on with Amanda. Amanda was cool, but I don't know about her."
Well,
Yeah, no one
let's
wanted you
just say
putting a hex on.
curses have been put down.
That's what it was, the witch curses and stuff.
No one wanted any hexes, and they're just like, all right, we got to stay away.
Exactly.
There's Jesus on the team, and then there's a witch. Can't make it up.
I can't make it up. Man, I don't really have too much stuff to get into before we really go at it. But something pretty big did happen today in the sports world. And Meredith, I know you're a really big NBA fan, so I want to get your take on this. What do we think about Dame Lillard re-signing with the Blazers?
It's the craziest thing to happen all year. It's like nobody even knows what the fuck they're doing. Blazers are going to be like so screwed. It's over. Just stop the whole season.
The league ain't ready.
Right.
Okay, Max, any NBA takes you want to get off real quick?
I mean, this is news to me. I have not checked my phone all day, but happy that he's back with the Blazers. Hopefully, he can have some Dame time moments, but I know coming off what was his Achilles.
Yes, currently.
Yeah, it's tough to bounce back from, especially now he's up in age. So
Yeah, I have no idea who that was. I just kind of like freestyled.
I kind of think Meredith is more right about this than Max, but I'm not sure.
You could say that about anything in sports, and people are like, no, for sure.
For sure. I couldn't have said it any better myself.
known NBA insider, Mayor.
Mm-hmm.
Jackson is actually a Blazers fan, so I'm curious what he thinks about this.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, let's try something a little different on this pod. We are all glizzy gobblers right now on the Zoom. So with that being said, I want to have a hot dog condiment draft. We go with this?
We're
Oh,
good.
yeah.
All right, Meredith, do you understand what a snake draft is?
Yeah.
Okay.
That
All right.
I know what it is. So
Since you guys are my guests, I will go last. Who wants to go first?
I'll let Mayor take the honors.
okay.
All right, Meredith, with the number one pick and the hot dog condiment draft.
Cheese.
Bro, what?
Oh.
I have it all planned out. Y'all not ready for it, and that's okay.
All right, Max, you're next.
I can't get over the cheese comment.
That wasn't even on my fucking list.
Not
You got-
even close.
You got a wrong list.
Oh my god. I mean, this one's decisive. It's 1A and 1B, but I'm a ketchup guy. So I'm going ketchup.
Oh, all right. I get my first and my second pick. And just for everyone who's listening, we'll do 3 rounds, 3-round snake draft. So I will go chili with my first pick. And I will go bacon with my second.
Going straight bacon with all right.
Straight bacon. Back to Max.
I mean, I said it's 1A and 1B, but not for me. I'm gonna go relish.
Hmm.
Okay. Not a
Me
bad pick.
personally would never. But well, two of my fucking choices are already picked, so
All right, but Meredith, these are your last two picks. Last two picks. So make them really count.
okay.
Don't fuck up like you did on the first one.
Okay. I guess I'll have to do mustard. But see, now the combinations like just aren't like hitting.
Picture it this way. Picture it this way. You're at a July 4th party and there's condiments all around the table. Like, what are you grabbing? So you grab cheese like a sicko, and now you're just grabbing mustard.
Yeah, I mean, and the only thing left on the table is some onions. So,
Onions?
yeah.
All right. That's not bad. I actually had that fourth. Max?
My final pick. This is just for fun. Yeah, a little bit of coleslaw. Lay it right on top.
Okay. That's not a bad one.
Flavors onto it.
With my last pick, I'm going to zag hard here. So I got chili, I got bacon. I'm going straight naked wiener. No condiments. I'm good.
Raw dog in the wiener.
I'm raw dogging the wiener.
Bold. Bold.
I thought they were all supposed to be on the same hot dog. Like it's like the same team.
It's like condiments that you want to grab. They don't all have to be on the same dog.
Oh.
But if we're going that way, you're saying you want a cheese, onion, and mustard hot dog?
Well, ideally I'd like a cheese, chili, and bacon hot dog.
You had the first pick.
First pick and
Yeah, because the cheese goes on first because it melts with the hot dog.
The cheese goes on last, no?
You need the cheese.
No,
on
like
last.
a slice of cheese, like a slice. So it goes. So you know how you cut make the little creases in the hot dog. You put the slice of cheese on it so it melts into it.
Okay.
I'm cooking with that. That's good.
So you don't use the cheese to hold the chili together?
No, it can get a little messy.
Oh, you're just getting real messy with it?
Well, that's what like the bun's for. You don't want too much, and then the bun kind of holds it all together.
Meredith, I want to see what you eat on a daily basis. Please send a WhatsApp group message tomorrow. Send a picture of your lunch.
Okay. I had 3 eggs last night for dinner, and that was it.
That's crazy.
What, sunny side up, hard boiled? How are you doing these?
Fried.
Oh, that's not bad. Breakfast for dinner.
Still runny. That's fried, right? What is that? Yeah.
Over easy.
Over easy. That's
over easy, over light, sunny side up.
Yeah. Sunny side up sounds cooler, so that's how I did it.
I used to work at Dutch's, so I used to be grilling. I was actually working in the hot dog area, so I'm a master hot dog chef.
It's your specialty.
For like 2 years, yeah.
Flinging dogs for 2 years?
Yeah, not to brag.
This was where, Dutch's?
At Dutch's in Wallingford, yep.
Oh.
Okay, humble brag.
Crazy story. That's where my parents met, and they got married and had me, and that's where my first job was.
That's all you could do to make them proud. There's nothing else that was your destiny.
From here I'm out, I'm just disappointing them, I think. I peaked at age 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're supposed to become a manager at the Dutch's and just make it your own.
Yeah, Max, I didn't want to say that, but at least we were all thinking it.
I don't think I want to be the manager at Dutch's and make $9 an hour bullying 16-year-old coworkers.
Sounds like my dream job.
Honestly, for the right price, yeah, I'd be down.
9 though?
Oh yeah, 9 an hour, that's awful. If I'm making 70, 80, I'll bully kids for a year.
Grand?
Yeah.
At Dutch's?
That's wishful thinking, man. In a perfect world.
I'm not from here. I don't know.
I'm not from Earth right now.
She's not. She hit the pendulum right before this.
No, I didn't.
Okay, you did it. Yeah, she did. Man, I was just gonna say something too off of what you guys just said. Oh, dream job.
Oh, I've got one.
All right, Sunday school.
Stupid. Fucking stupid. No. My dream job would be storm chasing.
Oh,
I think I told you this in person.
that'd be sick. So
But
you'd be out in like Oklahoma.
yeah, or like where there's like really big hurricanes, they have the reporters outside like just holding the mic with like flooding around them and it's just like, yep, so it's pretty bad over here when there's like trees falling in the back. Like that's like sick. And
I could
tornado like chasing. That's fun.
I could see that. It's like you would be the guy from Family Guy where they're like, all right, and Ollie with the rain, and he's like, it's gonna rain.
Yeah.
How's
Or
it,
it's like
Ollie?
I don't know if you guys have watched Mean Girls, but there's like a scene where one of the girls, she's like known to be like the stupid character, and she's like moving her boobs, and she's like, there's a 90% chance it's already raining.
Wait, what?
You guys wouldn't get the reference, but I'm like pretty sure she like can tell the weather. She can predict the weather by like touching her breast.
I can't relate to that. Can you, Max?
I cannot.
No, I'm saying
I don't know if that's
I
real or not.
don't know if you guys are gonna get the reference or not because Mean Girls, yeah.
I think she's just making stuff up.
Yeah,
pretty
that's
sure.
really that's really how I predict the weather.
Man, all right. So that's it with our hot dog draft. Leave a comment below. Who do you think won the hot dog draft? So, Meredith, what were your 3 picks?
Oh, I don't even remember. Cheese, mustard, and onions. I thought it was all supposed to be on the same hot dog. Like I'm pissed.
The next time you're on here, we'll do another draft, and now you understand how drafts work.
Okay.
All right, Max, what were your picks?
I had ketchup, relish, and coleslaw.
And I had chili, bacon, and naked wiener.
Mm.
So leave a comment who you think won the draft. All right, so we did our intro. We did our hot dog draft. And now let's go into some questions from Max. So Meredith, you've been on here before. You're newer facing to dodgeball, but I think a lot of people are starting to recognize who you are. But Max, I don't think a lot of people know who you are. Introduce yourself.
Hi, Max, also known as Nutmeg Jesus. Been playing since winter 2024, I want to say. I was bring your team. Well, I went to an open gym with you guys, and I was joking around with buddies at work. I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna show up, show out, because I saw you guys had a league that was starting the next week. I was like, yeah, just ball out and get picked up by a squad. And I did what I am good at now and just catch everything. And people just came up, they're like, are you gonna play in the league? Like, and Garrett Jacobowitz, he had a spot in his squad, so he picked me up. I was tripping balls. Did win the league first year, so
Against us.
oh yeah, we beat you guys. Flexed up.
Oh, Dream lost?
Yeah, Dream lost. It's possible.
Don't sound too sad about that, Meredith. I know I was fake. Sore losers.
A little bit.
Mayor's favorite thing is to watch you lose, Ryan.
Meredith's favorite thing is to catch me and then loop it and make a 7-hour video about it.
Yeah, it's 7 hours of Mare catching you to fall asleep to.
Her white noise.
Yeah.
So how long have you been playing dodgeball for? You said since, what was it, last winter, 2024?
A year and a half now.
Okay, cool. What got you into dodgeball? You said that did you see something online and you're just like, hey, I'm going to show up?
Funny story. A girl I was talking to at the time recommended it to me. Well, it's because she was seeing another guy as well, and Wednesdays was her night with him, so she needed me to do something else on Wednesdays.
Oh, Max. Max is a dog.
Holy shit.
Max is a dog.
So,
Where's my dog
You
at?
okay after that?
yeah, I'm all right. So yeah, started the open gyms, got picked up, and then started just talking to more people. I mean, played with Mare last season. Been loving the drafts that we had for over the summer when Ashley was my captain. Then we did the all females one. Jess was my captain. So I've been bouncing around team from team in Nutmeg because I've just been enjoying playing with everybody and playing with different squads. It's just getting to know everyone more because I've been in Connecticut for 2 years now. So the big thing too is the amount of friends that I've made through this has been awesome.
So where are you originally from?
Originally from New York, Westchester County, White Plains, if anyone knows.
Westchester Knicks, shout out.
Hell yeah. They played at the county center where I graduated high school from.
They won the league last year too, or 2 years ago.
We know they're the best. Yeah, so grew up in New York, went to school in South Carolina, Coastal Carolina, if anybody knows. Then bounced around doing some fisheries work for my job. Went to Alaska, lived in Massachusetts, and now I'm here in Connecticut.
So Max has really been all over the place. And would you like to tell the people where you are at currently?
Currently, I am in Winter Harbor, Maine. I can look out the back of the house we're staying at and see Acadia National Park, also known as an area of Bar Harbor.
And what do you do for a living?
So I use sonar to map the ocean floor and update nautical charts.
My man, Jesus is a sailor.
You can say that.
That's Noah.
Who?
Noah.
Oh, yeah. Splitting water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Splitting water, walking on water. That's what I do.
Do you have any hobbies other than dodgeball that you enjoy doing?
I mean, it goes with the being on boats. Love fishing. Last night we caught some pollock. My buddy I'm working with, he's actually going out right now to get more, so we can do a fish fry tomorrow. And hiking, photography. So right now, perfect spot. So any days off I get, I'm gonna be hiking. I got my whole film camera up, so great location right now.
You're a real hippie, Max.
My dad was one, and he inspired me to be who I am now. So
It's awesome. Let's get back into the dodgeball stuff. So you said that you've been playing at Nutmeg. What teams have you been playing on?
So first season was with Trippin' Balls. Then we had the 2 back-to-back draft seasons. Like I said, Ashley Elder drafted me for the summer. Then the fall was Jess Goodwin. That was Jester's. And then this past, early spring season, I was with Sluggers with your boy, Gun Mike.
Gun Mike. Gun Mike, I think, gets talked about on Bromance almost every episode, or at least every other.
I mean, he's such a good guy. And your name for him is just perfect.
Yeah, I love Gun Mike. It's sad that he couldn't make the Throwdown. The guy, Sean, actually replaced Gun Mike. The guy who was wearing the flight jersey.
Oh, okay.
On John's team, yeah. So he ended up replacing him. But yeah, I hope everything is going well with him. All right, let's get into one last dodgeball question for you, Max. What is your favorite ball type and what is your least favorite ball type?
I love no sting. Shout out Bo Sting. Foam, I'm not before this tournament, I wasn't the biggest fan. but playing with it more and just seeing how people play with it and kind of learning, it's been fun to get to know better. So it's starting to grow on me. And then cloth, we've only done practice with, so I only have minimal experience. I mean, they're easy to catch and my personal preference, but I guess in time I'll be able to rank them better.
Okay. Yeah, I think your style suits better with no stang because you like to catch and you like to catch the ball in your hand. And I think you'd be really good at cloth, but that's just something that you would have to practice and get used to, and it's very, very strategic.
Yeah.
Let's hop into recapping the throwdown. So before we hop into that, let's talk about our team because I did a bad job on the last episode. If you haven't watched it, go check it out with John and Angel. But we did not talk about their team really. I thought organically it would come up over like the 2 hours that we were talking, but it didn't. So Invader Zims, our team from top to bottom was Ryan Fricker, Meredith, Max, Marissa, Mackenzie, Brandon, Aaron, and myself. Does anyone want to start with like vibes or things that we liked about certain people?
I think our vibes were the best team there. Like
Yeah.
it's obvious. It's obvious.
Like someone get a hit, Ryan's in the corner with a ball in front of his head, pretending to do a play call, but he's just going, ah.
I don't give a fuck.
Like every little thing we did, it was just ah. It was
Yeah.
absolutely the most fun I've had in a tournament.
Yeah. I think we had a really cool team. I played with a lot of new players. So that was fun. Yeah. I've really only played with you guys.
It's nice to have that ability of people from Nutmeg because half and half, Nutmeg, non. So just being able to get experience with players from other leagues and just being like, oh yeah, the community, like not just Nutmeg's community, but the Boston community, Philly community, it's all just good people that just want to play dodgeball.
Yeah,
For sure. Yeah, my whole strategy going into the draft was really to just draft for vibes because I feel like I didn't really do that in the last one. And with this one, like obviously there was better players available. No, not looking down or trying to call anyone out that was on our team, but obviously there's better players available at every pick. But I was like, hey, I know that this team I'm going to draft is going to do very well, and I know we're going to be a fun ass team, and that's all I personally care about.
Oh, yeah, I had worries like when whoever was last standing, I'm like, there's always a shot. Didn't matter who was on our squad. I'm like, we have a chance.
Yeah.
There was a ton of catches. There was a lot of good closeouts. There was, in my opinion, I think there was like 2 or 3 games that I'm either out or I have like one person with me on the court and I'm just like, I don't know if we're gonna win this. I feel like we probably lose this, and I think we stole like 2 or 3 games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We first few games we're still getting communication and still figuring ourselves out, but felt like after the third or fourth game, everyone kind of knew what the strengths and weaknesses are of each person, knew how each communicated, and was able to like bounce off each other and get things rolling.
Yeah, I feel like towards the end of the day, especially like during playoffs, we had a lot of chemistry. Just some plays and games didn't go our way, but we definitely got closer as the day went on, which helped our game throughout the day.
Yeah, I really agree with that. So we'll go series by series, but you can tell, I'll say the scores as we go along, but you could tell that there's a certain point in the day where we just started belt to assing everyone. So let's start with our first series. So we played Doug. I need to pull up their roster real quick. All right, so we played Doug. We beat them. The score was 4-1. On that team was Akil, Ashley Elder, Ben Stolfi, Garrett Jacobowitz, Yanni, Jez Goodwin, Michael, and Nick Trask. Who wants to start with this one first?
I mean,
I had a 2v1.
you go, Mayor.
I was proud of that. Sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you go.
I had a 2v1. That was really fun. I didn't think I was going to win it, but I won it. And I think I had like 2 catches. And I think overall, I really we didn't really know how any of us played together or like at all in general. Like I've never played or seen Marissa, Mackenzie. I didn't know who Aaron was. I knew sort of Ryan Fricker. But I think even not knowing how anybody played, we all kind of like picked up where other people were slacking, I should say. So that was a fun game to play. And that's when I think, didn't we lose like the first match we played against them? Do you remember?
I played a lot of dodgeball this weekend, so it all kind of blends in. I don't remember. Do you remember, Max?
No, all I remember was getting drilled in the face by Ben Sophie. And
Is there anything else you remember about this series?
to be honest, not really. I guess I got a little concussion to start out with today.
I remember Meredith clutching the 2-on-1. I forget who the second person was in, but I remember the last person was Yanni, and I was shagging, and my back was turning, and then I saw the hit. But that's all I remember really from this series. I think this series a lot too. We were trying some stuff. Like I called some aways. We're trying to see who could throw with who. Like, are we gonna do splits throws today? Are we gonna do kill left, kill rights? Are we gonna try and run corner throws? Like, I was just trying to see what worked.
Yeah.
Mayor, was the 2v1 also, wasn't Ashley in there? Because I remember saying early.
Ashley and Johnny.
Yeah, because I remember you saying you got Ashley out, but it was like such a close call. You were just like, nah, I want to like get her.
Yeah, I was like, I went to go pick up a ball after I threw it because I thought she was gonna throw again, and I looked up and she was like walking off the court, and I was like,
What do you want, a Chester?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I need to get her good so I can be like, I got Ashley Elder out in a 2v1.
Maybe you can try this next weekend, but it probably won't work out in your favor.
Why?
Because we're playing each other. Shake and bake versus impact.
Yeah.
I'm saying you could try. Actually, you know what? I think you should try it.
It's only happened one other time that I can remember very specifically, just because I was so new to dodgeball and she was still on acid, and I remember hitting her, but it was a trade, so she clipped me too. But I didn't give a shit. I was like, y'all saw that? Yeah. Yeah.
But no, I definitely think you should try and throw at Ashley this weekend. Ashley, we're going to be here so much. You're going to get so many catches off of her.
Yeah, I know, Joe. Mickey's going to be like, stop fucking throwing at Ashley.
Stop listening to Ryan. Yeah. He's in your head too much.
You got to specifically get into 2v1 situations.
No, I try to avoid that at all costs.
No, Ryan and Ashley, figure it out. I know you guys can get it done.
For her knee mobility.
Ryan's and barely clip Ashley's finger because she's way too honest of a player.
Let's get into the next series. So we played Drake and Josh. This was not a good series for us. We lost this 4-1. This is our only loss in round robin. On that team was Brandon Kelly, Chris Casello, Dave Holm, Biggie, Kara, Kyle Hood, Steph, and Audrey. Who wants to start with this one?
I mean, they were just a well-rounded team. I remember each one was hard to get out. The corners had cannons, I remember. So just difficult game, especially being the second game that we've all played together.
You said we lost this one?
We lost this one 4-1. Yeah, this is at the end when Fricker almost clutched like the 1-on-4 and this is
Oh yeah.
also on the stream court.
Yeah.
So this was a obviously this is a really good team. They won the whole tournament. But yeah, they had Kyle Hood in one corner, and then they had Brandon Kell in the other. So their corners were locked in.
Yeah, they were a really good team. Audrey had a great day that day. I remember watching a few of her games. I was like, Jesus Christ. She was cooking all day.
She's cooking all weekend.
Yeah.
Do you have it?
It was funny. She told me, she was like, yeah, before we went on the court, I was like, guys, we shouldn't really solo throw on Max. And then I think it was our first or second game of the set, they told her, yeah, you solo against Max.
Oh yeah.
And she just threw it right into the breadbasket, and she's just like, I don't know why I listened to them. I should have thrown it at someone else.
It's a bad idea. All right, our next series, we played Cat Dog. We beat them 3-2. On that team was Dylan Schwartz, Tom Cellini, Marcos Barrios, Jack Boy, Ben Muirtor, Becky Damon, Abby Lee, and Armando. Who wants to start with this one?
To be honest, I can't recall anything from that match.
I think we pulled it out at the end. I do want to say Cat Dog. Yeah, I think we end up winning at the very end. I remember Ben was kind of cooking that series. I also remember we were playing against a wall.
Oh yeah, and I think that was before they put in the net where that little cove cut in
For the bathrooms.
Yeah, and that side was tough. 'Cause if your shaggers weren't active, they were getting ball back every single time if they didn't hit anybody.
I also really remember Armando doing a very good job, as he always does in that series, and he kept on countering. And it's not that Fricker wasn't countering, but Armando, even though he's like 6'4", has, in my opinion, he has really weird movements, but it works for him, obviously, if we're not hitting him. But he was staying alive and he was countering, and it was just, he was picking everyone off one by one.
Yeah.
Anything else from that series you remember, Meredith?
No, not really.
No, okay. All right, let's go into the next series. We played SpongeBob SquarePants. We beat them 3-2. On that team was Vicky Peterson, Bridgeport Vicky, Tom, Sarah Wood, Giovanni Mayo, Dave Ampofo, Dakota Haas, Alex from Philly, and Dylan Cruz. Max, start with this one.
I balled out, not gonna lie.
Max is hooping.
Yeah, I mean, started out with the catch off the deflection to save Aaron, or as we called him that day, Sean. And that just I was just like, oh, I can catch these now, and then proceeded to catch Dylan for throw. Who was in the black jersey? I forget his name on that team. He was, I think he was the only one without the SpongeBob jersey. But throw at him, I get him out. I have no ball. Dylan rushes me down. I catch him. Then I take out the left corner, and then after a quick exchange, I catch Dakota. And I was just like, all right, I like foam now.
And it was on the stream court.
And it was on.
And on stream, yeah.
Meredith, you got anything?
No, I feel like I really didn't do shit that game, if I'm being completely honest. I feel like I got hit in the foot like 3 times of the 5 games we played. But no, it was definitely fun to watch from the knockout box.
From the shame box.
Yeah. It was definitely fun.
From this series, I really remember Max just popping off, and
Yeah.
I remember it was my turn to sit, Fricker's turn to sit, or I'm sorry, no, it was Max's turn to sit, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna sit, and then Max cooked again, and I was like, hey, Fricker, you're gonna go sit, like Max is gonna stay in again, and then Max's turn came up again because he was the third rotation, and I was like, hey, Max, just keep on playing.
Hey Max, we're just gonna leave you out there and we're just gonna start with you out there and then you have to catch all of us to come in.
Yeah, Ryan told me he was just like, yeah, I told the guys Max is gonna stay in. I was like, yeah, if you asked me to hop out, I would have respectfully said no.
I mean, I told you guys all in the beginning of the day that I'm going to fuck up with the rotations because I didn't do a good job of this the last throwdown. But if it was a very big game, I just went through our normal rotations, and I feel like that we could have won more series. And this past Sunday, I would say, hey, this person, please sit. And then, Fricker or I or Max would stay in. And then the start of the next series, we would just skip the rotation and then we would sit for that person.
Yeah.
But this was a really big series, and Max is popping off. So I'm like, hey, dude, unless you're tired, you're not sitting. Let's move into the next series. So we played Very Odd Parents. We beat them 4-2. On that team was Nick Rooney, Amanda Luce, Jeans, Garrett Lee, Kyle Baker, Mei Ling, Nate Luce, and Quinn. Who wants to start with this?
I kept the nutmeg tradition going of hitting Amanda in the face. Immediately apologized after it happened, but it's either she's tough as nails or is just used to it by now, and she just shrugged it off like it was nothing.
I don't remember that. Was it early in the game? When did you hit her in the face?
They had three on their side. I want to say it was Nick in one corner, Amanda in the middle, and then Nate. And I just let it rip because this whole time trying to do like some no look throws, which some were hitting. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll just do a no look throw on Amanda, and I left it high, and it just like a heat seeker just came in.
Tradition lived on.
Yeah, and then I was terrified because I looked over at Nate. And I'm like, oh, he's gonna kill me now.
That's my wife. Meredith, how to feel playing against Shake and Bake players?
I thought it was a fun game. I was kind of like looking at their roster. It was kind of surprising that they had kind of a rough day. Maybe it's just they couldn't find a rhythm, or I don't know what it was, but yeah. Other than that, I don't really remember much of that game. Being completely fair, I knew Nikki was having a good day, and I believe Nate was too. He was having a really good day.
I specifically remember that series. I was lined up across from Nate and whoever the other corner was. Who
I think Jeans played a lot of corner.
Yeah, I think I had the tougher side. Actually, I think Mei Ling had the corner, and Kyle and Nate were across from me. And that series, I just kept on tagging Nate because I'm like, hey, I'd rather get him out first and then live with the consequences rather than us not throw him and then he just, mows us down.
Yeah.
But I think that we were up like 3-1, and that fifth game was a really big game. And also, I should have mentioned it at the last series, but I think at the end of that series, it really kind of turned our day around because we were 1-1. And then we won that game. Max pops off. It's on the stream court. We won this game. And then from the scores here on out, you're like, oh, yeah, they definitely hit their rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about the next series. So we played Rocco's Modern Life. We beat them 5-0. On that team was Tara Maloney, Randy, my twin, the Pat Riley, 80-year-old from Miami, Nick Scally, Lovey, Kevin Thomas, Isabella, and Bo. Meredith, you want to start with this one?
I think this game I had a catch. Yeah, I really don't fucking remember these, for being completely honest.
Mm-hmm.
I remember just Bo being pissed the whole time. I was like, Bo's not happy right now. I didn't realize we beat them 5-0 though.
Yeah, it was bad. So when we played Very Odd Parents, I think that's when we really started like sticking our tongues out, like But
I don't know. We were doing that from the jump.
okay, yeah, because it was in our huddle. But I think at
On the
the
court, yeah.
yeah, after like the SpongeBob game, that's when we started doing it like every single big play. But I remember doing against very odd parents, and I kind of felt like I felt good doing it, and we were having a lot of fun, so we kept on doing it. But I felt bad because that's when we started to beat up on teams, and I could see it in their eyes that I felt like I was like snatching souls, but we were having a good time. And when we played these guys, unfortunately, the score was very lopsided.
Yeah, I'm so used to being on the losing team when that stuff happened, so it felt good being on the winning team, like rubbing it in the other team's face because it's never been like that.
Does bullying make you feel better about yourself?
Yeah, I feel like it does for everybody though. And if they say that it doesn't, they're lying.
That's truth right there.
I know.
I also threw a catch to my twin Randy. Good catch on him. Then he clipped it and he said sorry twin on Instagram.
Randy.
Max, got anything about this series?
I remember I was killing people on the pitchbacks.
Yeah. Bad.
We had a really good chemistry because you were doing the pitchbacks and then Aaron was too, and Aaron was like 50-50 on it. But I think you and I had a really good chemistry. I think it took until about the second or third series where you were walking up into it, not at the line, and then we got it down.
Yeah, because we'd be like, all right, let's go. And we'd look at each other. I'm like, let's fucking go.
We were on that page. I literally just looked down the line and I don't even have to say anything, which I really love that. And that's like the chemistry that we have on Dream / Sonics now. But I look down the line, and if Greg wants to run the pitch back, okay, he's doing it. If it was Dream like 2 seasons ago when Brand was on the team, I would just look down the line and he would just shake his head yes.
And I got Bo out early on one because someone came in to catch their pitch. I threw at the guy who was going to receive the pitch. He dodged, and Bo's just standing there and just bounced off his legs, and he just puts his head down, walks off the court. I'm like, oh, Bo.
It wasn't even meant for you.
Caught in the crossfire.
So that was actually our last game in the round robin. So then we play Angry Beavers in the first round of the playoffs, and we beat them 3-1. On that team was Yu Lee, Sammy Barrett, Katie Cairns, Jeremy, David Marshall, Charlie Dang, Alec Barnes, and Riker. Do we remember anything specifically from this series?
Was that the team that had that guy? He had like dark hair and a black t-shirt on.
Definitely, yes. That was like a very specific.
I was like, who the fuck is that guy?
I don't know, Meredith. You tell me.
I was like, I've never seen him before. He's fucking really good. I'm getting pissed. The rest of our team is getting discouraged. We can't get this guy out.
Max, do you know who she's talking about?
I have no idea.
You just gave like the most generic description of someone.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
He was like the only person on the team wearing a black shirt, was he not? Am I thinking of the right game?
I honestly do not know.
Was that one on stream?
No, this was the first round of the playoffs.
What court did we play on?
The far left one, court one.
Maybe I'm not thinking of the right team.
Oh boy, maybe recapping this was a bad idea.
I'm not. I wasn't all there for playoffs, so I don't know.
All right, Max, do you have anything about the series?
I mean, I feel like in the beginning we were all little tense because we're like, all right, we're the 1 seed coming into the playoffs, and I feel like the first set we were just like, all right, we're trying to play a bit too perfect, and then you're just like, all right, guys, just play like you should be playing, and then we took care of the rest.
Yeah.
I think I said like, hey, let's just play how we've been playing all day, because I think a lot of the times with teams, they'll have fun throughout the round robin, and then they'll go in the playoffs, and they'll go from like being super fun team, good vibes, to like, hey, let's fucking lock in here and play super strategic, but maybe that's not how they normally play or that they should be playing, and then they just lose. And they're like, what happened? Like, you guys weren't playing how you guys normally play. But yeah, I think that first game was really close, and we end up closing out there from there. I think the score was 3-2, so it was actually pretty close.
I was gonna say, I was like, I remember it going back and forth.
The next series we played, so we played against the Legends of the Hidden Temple. We beat them 3-2. This game was very close. On that team was Trevor, John, Jacqueline, Michaela, Chris Brand, but he was not there, so I don't know who replaced him. Amanda, Decker, Steve Decker, and Alex.
This game was stressful.
This one was really close.
Really close. I mean, we had to push it to no blocking to get the win. And yeah, I just remember a bunch of like really close stuff, really close calls that just didn't go our way. And we're just like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
For a second, we thought it was going to slip away, but then we're just like, all right, focus up. Just keep doing what we do. They can't get all the bounces to go their way. We're going to get this done.
Ryan, was that the one you caught 2 balls back to back? Was that one?
No.
That was the next series.
Oh. That was crazy.
So this series was very tight. I do think that there was 2 calls that we didn't get our way, and I think I'm not like trying to, belittle the refs, but Jackson was one of them, and I can't see from my angle, but the dude caught, I think, Max with one whole ass foot out of bounds. And I was like, bro, he was set up out of bounds for the catch. But that call didn't go our way, and I think there was one other one too. So I remember the score was 2-1, and we're playing against the wall. And someone on our team was like, hey, let's play fast. Let's play fast. Let's try to end the game. Let's try to end the game. I'm like, no, we want to stay on this side. And they're like, why? And this is when I say chess, not checkers. Like, this is the shit that I'm thinking about when I'm playing dodgeball. Score was 2-1. If we win that series and it's in no ball blocking, the series is over. If we lose that game, then we have to go play another game on the other side of the court. So when we played the last game, we kept on throwing against that wall. That's why I was like, hey, let's throw 2, let's throw 3, let's throw 2. And that's why we weren't throwing on my side of the court, because on my side of the court, there was a net. On the other side of the court, there was no net.
Needed active ball of shaggers.
I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
That court, you needed active shaggers.
You really did. So whenever I was out, whenever I was out, we could only have 2 shaggers. So if someone was near me and I saw the penny, I'm like, hey, give me that. Like, I'm going to be playing against the wall.
That was me.
That was you.
Yeah. I was like, go ahead.
Here you go. Here's my knee brace. But yeah, this is a super close series for sure. Do we have any other thoughts about this, or do we want to move on to the next one?
We can move on.
Okay, so the next series, unfortunately, this is a bad one for us. We only had 2 bad series of the day. This is one of them. We played Hey Arnold. We lost to them in the semifinals. The score was 5-1. On that team was Angel, Leanne, Sean, Rachel, Garland, Sam Jones, Samantha, John Gatlin, and Andrew. Who wants to start with this one?
I just remember trying to get John on the pitch often, and he could jump out of a gym. I'm just like, oh yeah, all day. I'm like, all right, people aren't gonna be jumping that much, especially that close to the line with momentum that they're having. But every time I'm throwing it a little bit higher, a little bit higher, a little bit higher, and he's just jumping over everything.
Yeah, and even if you throw high at him, he majority of the time has a ball in his hand too, so he's just blocking the shit out of it. It was hard to get him right off of the jump. So
We definitely had a tougher time getting outs in the series, and I remember trying to call a lot of solos and create angles, and we weren't hitting. So then I was like, "Hey, let's just throw the people straight up in front of us," and we weren't hitting. And then it kind of came down to us just really throwing two balls and giving up a lot of ball control. But I think at that point the series was like 3-1, and I'm like, it's honestly do or die now at this time. So like our adjustment that we need to make is just being extremely aggressive and just living with the results.
yeah.
So that was
Yeah,
the
we definitely started
semifinals.
getting like nervous. Yeah.
Go ahead one more time.
No, I was just gonna say I think we just started getting nervous and like the pressure was more, and I feel like we were just not doing well under that pressure as a whole. I don't know. That's all I have to say.
This series was honestly very different compared to all the series before that.
Yeah.
And I think the first game, that's when it was like the 4-2 and I caught the two balls.
Mhm.
And I was like sick. Like if there was ever a game to do it, it would be game one because we can just carry that momentum into the rest of the series.
Yeah.
And then that was the only game we won in the series, and we lost 5 straight. And I think after like our third loss, I was like, man, I don't know if we're gonna pull this one out just because again we were missing a lot of solo throws, and I looked down the line and I was like, the vibes aren't what they've been all day long.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the hype of just, oh, 2 catches, bam, bam for Ryan, and then just drop 1, drop 2, drop 3 in a row, and we're just like, fuck. Plus, it's just mentally, you're tired, physically, you're tired, and just that blow just kills you.
This is when I kind of hit my, I guess, hill where I played a lot of dodgeball the day before, and then making play calls and the huddles all I would say a lot of Saturday, and then just captaining and exerting a lot of energy and being the vibe guy, along with obviously playing. But I think this is where I was like, man, I'm fucking tired, and I had a Celsius right before this, and I'm like, I really need this Celsius to kick in right now. But yeah, unfortunately, it didn't go our way, but that's okay because we'll talk about what happened in the next series. So we played the third place game. We played Wild Thornberries, and on that team was Michelle, Morgan Seeger, Matt's girlfriend, Nick, Sierra Ortiz, Matt Spadone, Andrew Kim, James from Connecticut, and Zach Millstone. Who wants to start with this one?
That was a fun game. It was really competitive, but I still had a lot of fun playing it. I liked the little 1v1 action between you, Ryan, and um I'm blanking, Andrew. That was fun. And we won that one.
And we won.
It's nice to finish a day on a win, even though we didn't win the whole thing, but we still got medals.
That's what that's what I was telling you guys in the huddle after we lost in the semis. I'm like, hey, unfortunately, we're gonna come out on top, but day's not over. We can still finish the third. I want a fucking medal. Like, let's go kick some ass.
I didn't even know you were getting a medal. All of a sudden, someone was like, "Go get your medal." I said, "Medal."
I heard someone say medal before we played this game. I'm like, nah, they're not handing out third place medals.
That's what I thought.
But they were sick, and I don't have a BDL medal yet, so I was happy we won that.
Yeah.
And you're right, Andrew and I were having like a little 1v1, even though it was 6v6. Max, you have anything?
I mean, yeah, you come in the huddle just being, because you lose in semis, you want it to go all the way. Everyone's kind of just like a little bit down. And then you just come in and you're just like, we're not done, boys. Let's go. We're playing for a medal. Let's go place third. We're bringing something home.
Yeah.
And apologize again to James. I think it was like the last game or second to last. Oh, just squared him right up into the nuts.
Slap nuts.
Yeah. And you don't get it on your video, but in real time, the look of just sadness and betrayal from James.
No, I don't want to hear anything sad about James. He literally scooped my ball off the ground that was gonna hit him in his shin. Don't want that.
Sluggers on sluggers crime.
Yeah. Yeah, and Ryan was like, that's James. He's a good catcher. I was like, shut the fuck up.
I did that so many times on Sunday. I did a lot on Saturday too. Like someone would give up a catch, and I'd be like, they're walking to the shame box, and they're in the shame box. I'm like, hey, that person right there, they can catch. That's a good catcher. Don't throw at them.
Like I haven't played with James for the last like 5 seasons.
I love to troll.
Yeah.
Shout
out James.
Shout out James. But that is it for the Throwdown recap. Boys, I think overall we did a pretty bad job at that.
I guess I should have known to like watch back the games. I haven't really had the chance to. I've been meaning to, but just haven't. But that was really bad, yeah. Don't do that shit again with me on the podcast.
Yeah, if you say like morning of, hey, this is what we're doing. Oh, I'll have notes.
Before we started, I was like, wait, so are we talking about the Throwdown at all? So I don't think I'm gonna be the speaker of that.
I'm gonna start sending the notes to I think my guests, and that's something that I normally do not do, but I do think that because I was on the Rushdown podcast yesterday. Shout out Kim, thank you for having me on. It was awesome. It was very it was a lot of fun. But he sent me the notes beforehand. I was able to prepare and give really good answers. And then some of the other questions I wasn't able to see. So, for example, there was the question about my dream team of girls. And Sarah, if you're watching this, I know Tenny watches this. Tenny, please clip this to Sarah. Sarah, you are on that team. I am sorry. It should have been Ashley Elder 1, Sarah 2. Or it could have just all been 6 Sarahs. So.
Oh, okay.
But going forward, yeah, I'm going to send you guys questions for whoever's watching this, and it's going to be on next. Let's get into the questions from the people. So for everyone who's sending questions, thank you a lot. We have 17 total questions. We have a lot from certain people.
17?
And then, yeah, and then a lot of individual ones.
Oh.
All right, let's start with Jackson. Jackson, this is a question from me. Ryan, did you touch my Chipotle? Bro, I did not touch your Chipotle, and do not fucking touch my Chipotle. That's an insider. Question number...
touching whose Chipotle? Like, that's crazy.
Do you want to hear the story real quick?
Probably not.
All right, I'm going to tell it anyways. All right, so we're in Minnesota. We're all rooming together. I get Chipotle the first night I go there. I don't eat all of it because it's massive, and I eat some of it the next day, and I don't think I put it in the fridge. I just left it on the counter, but I put the lid on top, and I'm just eating it the next day, and they're like, is that your Chipotle from yesterday? I'm like, yeah, bro. And they're like, you're still eating that? And I'm like, yeah, I'm still eating it. And I didn't finish it, and I left it on the counter again, and they're like, Ryan, you need to throw out your Chipotle. And I'm like, bro, don't touch my fucking Chipotle. It's my Chipotle. I'll eat it whenever I want.
Did you have rice in it? Was it like a rice bowl? What was it?
Yeah, rice bowl, yep.
You left it out for
2 days?
2 days? Yeah.
I'm a dog.
I'm like pretty sure that's when the parasites start going in the rice.
No, I would have seen that.
No.
No, don't put that out there.
Is that like not a thing? Like you're not supposed to leave rice out.
I've never heard of that. Have you, Max?
Yeah, no, if you leave it out for
okay.
long, it goes bad. Like actually.
Ryan.
Meredith, I don't want to hear it because literally for the hot dog draft, you went cheese, onions, and then mustard.
No, and then you said cheese, mustard, then onions.
Oh, sorry. To make it even better. And then you also had 3 eggs last night for dinner. So I don't want to hear your opinions about food.
All right, that's fair. It's not even opinions, it's facts. Like there's parasites that grow in the rice if you leave them out long enough.
I'll take your word for it.
I think it's dead ass. Like, how long did you say? 2 days, 48 hours. They start becoming
long enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
If you're making rice, fresh every single day.
That's right.
I also used to.
I heard even you're not even supposed to like refrigerate it too.
I don't know if that's true. I used to work at Moe's too, so used to make rice there.
But leaving your Chipotle out for 2 days is diabolical. Doesn't matter what's in that bowl. You gotta throw it.
It's never that good. Like, let it go.
Let's move on to the next question. Question from Max from Jackson. Are you going to travel more after your performance this weekend?
When I have time, yeah, absolutely.
When you're not sailing Maine?
Yeah, when I'm not sailing and finding shipwrecks and seeing cool things, absolutely.
When you're not at the surface of the ocean.
Thoughts real quick on that submarine that imploded.
Oh, hilarious.
Oh, the Ocean Gate?
Ocean Gate, yeah. That guy's a complete moron, right?
So dumb.
Who's spending that money to go see the Titanic?
It was
Who's
like a
doing that?
$250,000 to go out, like go down on that piece of shit that literally cracked and imploded.
I mean, the only one I feel bad for is one of the guys. It was a father-son duo. Sons
Yeah.
didn't want to go, but it was like the dad was like, "It's for Father's Day. You're going."
Yeah.
They also, I believe, had
don't
someone
even
on there with them too.
I don't even understand how you can look at that thing from the outside and be like, I'm gonna survive this.
There's just certain things that I would never do in life, and that is 1,000% one of them. Like you could pay me like 10 grand, like Ryan, go down in the submarine and go look at the Titanic. No, I'm not doing it. I'm good. You could pay me 20 grand. I'm still not doing it.
You could pay me Nick, there comes
money for the Benjamins.
there comes a price. But for them to spend that much money and like willingly want to do that for the window to be like this big, what are you seeing? Nothing.
And it was controlled by, I think, a console controller.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, someone.
It was a $20 Walmart branded.
Logitech.
Literally. This is so dusty. It literally looked like this, or like no, wait, didn't it look like one of the old like Nintendo things, like the little square? I forgot what it was, but I was like,
no, it wasn't it wasn't the NES controller. It was a discount Xbox controller.
It actually would have been pretty fucking sick if it was like a Wii remote. That would have been baller.
Motion controlling the submarine. Now that I would go on.
Motion controlling.
With the Wii remote, you're saying?
Yeah.
You have like the little wristband on. You have like the nunchuck in the other hand.
And you're standing on the Wii Fitness. What are those things?
The Wii Fit board.
Yeah. That would have been sick. You're just like playing like Wii Sports down there, bowling and shit, hooping with your friends, and then you get to see the Titanic. I don't know. It's actually, you could pay me to do that. That'd be actually kind of sick.
All right, fellas, we got a new business.
Who's got a lot of money and wants to invest in this?
What is that show? Shark Tank. Shark Tank. I have a deal to make.
All right, Sharks. I have a business proposition for you.
Yeah.
Let's get into the next question. Question from Jackson for Mayor. What keeps you motivated to keep playing and keep trying to succeed?
I don't really know. I feel like it's just, I don't know. Like I want to be good. Whenever I do anything in my life, it really pisses me off that I'm not the best, like immediately. So I feel like it's just like me against myself and trying to just like keep bettering myself. Honestly, it's good for me just to like stay in shape. I have something to do. But I want to keep bettering my game just so I'm able to hang at these bigger tournaments that all my friends go to, that I want to keep going to, because it's not fun to keep showing up and getting your ass kicked. So I guess that's kind of what motivates me.
Okay. We have a lot of questions from Garrett, and this first one is like an essay, so bear with me. Question slash statement from Max. I still remember your first open gym and when I immediately recruited you to play with Trippin' Balls, now Acid, for our first season before we could even leave the gym. The growth you've gone through since that day has been just awesome to witness. Even your confidence just going from Saturday at USA to Sunday with BDO was noticeably improved. Now that you have your first two tournaments under your belt, where do you think your dodgeball career is headed from here? Do you have the desire to continue playing in more tournaments and possibly even traveling further for them?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like the vibes were different from the USA tournament to the Throwdown, but both were still very fun. And just being able to see people from all over the country playing, and just, it was awesome to see. And realizing that we faced some good people in Nutmeg, but there's still so many good players all over the U.S. I'm sure there's international tournaments where you once you get to that level, you're facing everybody. But it's these two tournaments were just eye opening to being like, I can hang, but I still have much more that I need to develop in my game.
I'm very happy that you guys are starting to travel from Connecticut out to these tournaments because I tried to really put into perspective whenever people ask about these tournaments. And I think that I would say, like, a few years ago when Sean and I are playing, like, you always want to stack the queue, with the weaker players. And I would always give the example of the queue to stack when you would play us is Sean and I. Like, we're the weaker players on the court when we're playing like 8.5. And I don't think a lot of people really took that into consideration. And then now the fact that you guys are really going out and traveling, I think you guys are like, holy shit, like these people are really fucking good. And there was a lot of good teams that weren't even at Boston on Saturday. So I'm glad you guys are traveling. You guys are obviously getting a lot better. And then you can learn a bunch of new information and then you bring it to your teams in Nutmeg. You make your teams in Nutmeg better. We all make each other better. And then we keep on traveling to these tournaments.
That's what it's all about.
That's it. All right. Another question from Garrett from Max. What's your current favorite ball type and why?
I mean, like I said before, no sting, because all I do is catch, and I find that the easiest to catch. But foam, like I said, foam's growing on me, and cloth.
Don't say it.
We'll start a team.
No. All right, another question from Garrett. Follow up for both him and Mayor. You both started playing / starting to dabble in cloth a bit over the last few months. What are each of your initial thoughts, and do you see yourself continuing to learn and adapt that playing style as well?
I feel like I talked a little bit to Garrett about this, but I just am not a big fan of cloth. I don't get it. I don't like all of the rules. Like when we played at the open gym, like that was fun. Like I had fun doing that. I like the little, I forgot what they call it, but the little area where you can go on like both sides and kind of do that. That's fun. But I'm just not a fan. I don't know if it's because I literally cannot throw that ball to save my life. But I guess, I don't know. I haven't really thought about that or if I added anything I've learned from cloth into other ball types or my game in general. I guess maybe faster huddles is like a huge part of cloth. Like it's very quick and fast paced. So I guess I could say that I use that.
Max?
Yeah.
I mean, like Mayor said, the rules and the different strategies. It is a very different game style. Plus, the one thing I don't like is where you gotta if you have more players, you're kind of just playing for time, not throwing catchable balls. You're kind of just like, if you're smart with it, like skip it right before their toes or get a ball that they cannot catch. So that style I don't like. But I mean, the newer balls, I feel like I can throw a lot better than the old ones, and cloth is probably the easiest thing to catch for me. But It's an interesting play style. I guess I just got to try it more to see how I truly feel about it.
I think if I could throw the balls and I didn't like fuck my finger up so badly, I do think that this could possibly be my favorite ball type just because of how strategic it is, and that's how I really like to play. And it's a lot of aways and crashing on people and like trying to get as close as you can to the other person with that neutral zone. But the fact that I did get that bad injury and the fact that I can't throw those cloth balls before and definitely now because of it, I'm totally out.
Yeah.
Sorry to break your heart, Garrett.
Garrett has two more questions. All right. So, piggybacking off the question to the one for you, the others are welcome to answer as well if they have an opinion. Which one of the two major ball types do you think produces the most diverse players? Example, predominantly cloth players playing foam versus a predominantly foam player playing cloth.
Huh?
This is kind of like a tricky question. I think this is something that you honestly would have to read. So it's pretty much which one of the two major ball types do you think produces the more diverse skilled players? So are cloth players more diverse and skilled or foam? And I'll answer for you guys. I think it's probably foam. I think cloth, as long as you're a good ball blocker and you can have finger blocks and you can just run people down, I don't think that takes a ton of talent, in my opinion. The balls are coming in a lot harder, but again, if you can finger block and you're just running people down, then as long as you can hold the balls, you should be able to do that. With foam, I think that it's 30 feet. It's the balls can really tail and spin. I think catching a foam ball is a lot harder than catching a cloth ball. And there's another ball in foam than cloth too. So we'll skip that for you guys. Question for Mayor from Garrett. This is the last one. Favorite team you've played on so far for any dodgeball event, season / tournament, and least favorite. Oh, he wants tea.
Oh,
So definitely my favorite is Shake and Bake. I'm having a lot of fun playing on that team. I think I mentioned that the last time I was on. Just a fun team to be on, and we're winning. So whatever we're doing and our energies, it's working. Um, Least favorite?
We'll go fuck ourselves, Max.
yeah. I guess she just hates us.
Well, if I had more opportunities to play with all of you guys, fuck it. That'd probably be. Actually, I
put
don't
the
know.
holes-
I don't know.
Uh,
I don't know. I don't know.
You hate sluggers. You hate Invader Zim. That's rude.
You might not like this answer then. I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't say it.
yeah, you don't have to say it. That's kind of a dirty
I don't want to
question.
hurt anyone's feelings, but it's not Sluggers if I really had to pick.
Okay, just you know what? I'll answer it for you, and you can just be like, "I fucking hate that captain." You know what I'm gonna say?
No.
The team that you drafted 2 seasons ago in Nutmeg. Be like the captain was ass.
Wait, what?
You were the captain of that team.
I know. You're saying that I was ass?
That's
I
like
feel
the no. That's the easiest answer for you because you're not throwing anyone under the bus.
Oh, true. I'll say that. Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah, we like that. Yeah.
That Mare doesn't know how to do a snake draft, so I'm not surprised that she actually drafted terrible for.
No, I do know how to do a snake draft because I learned real fucking quick when it was all women's captains and it was a snake draft. I'm like, why the fuck Ashley picking like 8 people right now? I was pissed. I was like, what's even happening?
question from Amanda from Mare. If you could use your ancestor magic to cast any spell in dodgeball, would you use it for good or evil, and what would it be?
I don't know. I feel like I'm low-key evil. I feel like I would use it for evil. Like
High key.
just like very like little tiny things. Like, oh my God, like your shoe's untied now.
I was just thinking that.
Your shoe's untied. Oh shit. And then I want to say like really cocky players like really piss me off, but not even like the really good players. Like the really like I've seen you get humbled so many times, but you're still so cocky. I feel like if I had the power to just be like send this ball to his face.
Oh, I was thinking of something different. Like you would cast a spell, and it's like, hey, male bald patterns. Like you're gonna start thinning out your hair, buddy. And every month I see you, you're gonna have less and less hair. Like that's a good spell, not like this ball is gonna hit this person in the face.
Back and it's like, why is everybody bald? Why is everyone bald?
She just went OD and everyone's
your
bald.
hairline just recedes more and more every time you hit my foot.
And then you're just addicted to it, and then you do it to yourself.
I feel like I'd have more fun if it was like evil. Like winning's fun, but watching someone's shoelace magically come untied every 30 seconds would be even funnier.
Yeah, what would like a good spell be? Like, hey, this person's gonna win the lottery. Like, no.
I don't know. There's so many that you could really choose from.
Maybe like this team of all girls and one guy is gonna win the next D League. Would that be like a good spell you would cast?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if it was my team.
We're we're gonna get her.
Hopefully my curse will be lifted by next semi so I can go. I haven't been able to leave the house this week yet.
Your knee?
No, like my curse.
Oh, your curse. Like every time, is it like American Horror Story? So like every time you walk out the front door, you just reappear back in the house.
Yeah. Well, not really. Like I'm outside, but like mentally I'm still inside. Like I'm being held back.
You're like waving to your neighbors and you could see them, but they can't see you.
I'm waving to my neighbors. No, they can see me, but like it's hard to explain. Like I'm in two different worlds. So, and realities.
You try to walk towards them, but you can never reach them.
Sure, yeah.
They're there, but
You
they're
wouldn't
not
get
there.
it. You're not a witch.
Yeah, we wouldn't understand.
It's like taking mushrooms for the first time or like a lot of acid. It's like yeah, I could try to tell you all day long, but you're not going to understand.
Never done either.
Maybe
Honestly, would love to do it.
Ryan, we should take I don't know if I should say that.
I can't. I'm a truck driver. I get federally drug tested. But if
They
I
don't
didn't,
they don't come back on drug test. Not that I wouldn't know that, but I'm saying if I had to guess, psychedelics wouldn't show up in pee samples.
that's a crazy guess. And I know that you're definitely like not into like psychedelics or anything like that because it's definitely not like you have a Mac Miller poster in the background.
That's not even Mac. Y'all don't know who that is. That's Mac's evil twin.
Let's move on to the next question. This is a diabolical question from Amanda for Max. Why did your dad, our Lord and Savior, let 9/11 happen?
Yeah.
Which is a good question.
Tell the class.
Be like, Dad, what the fuck?
And the fucker pleaded the fifth.
Wow.
Yeah. So real stand up.
So
not cool, God.
No, not cool.
All right, another question from Amanda. Build a fantasy dodgeball team using only 3 fictional characters.
Ooh, that was so creative, Amanda. Was that for both of us?
Yeah, let's do both of you guys.
Okay, well, I feel like I have to. I don't know why. I'm blanking on his name, but I just know he would be really good at dodgeball. He was in The Hangovers.
Oh, the guy that was holding Alan.
Alan, yeah. I don't know why, but I feel like he would just suck every ball that was thrown at him. Like, you know how like he's really stupid in the movie, but like he's like this math genius.
The one who's holding baby Carlos.
Yeah. I feel like he would just come out and just surprise everyone and be like really fucking good. Okay, there's one. Someone else do one because I have to think, but that one just spoke to me.
All right, Max, you got one?
I got my three.
Okay.
So first off the rip, Sonic the Hedgehog. You're not hitting him. You're not hitting him. He's just running all over. He will survive forever.
I didn't even think of cartoons.
That's part of fiction.
Right.
Number two, Kirby, because he's just gonna suck up every ball and catch.
Literally.
So that's cheat code right there. And then the third one, Master Chief, because I just remember him just playing as him, just chucking plasma grenades left and right. So he has a cannon of an arm. He will put it on you easily.
Meredith?
Okay.
Give me one and I'll give you one. And then there'll be
Okay.
six.
I'm thinking of like, I don't know why, but Johnny Bravo. I feel like his character is very like, I'm so pretty, like no one's gonna want to throw at him. So, and plus he's like really strong, so he'd have a good arm.
All right. So
Or actually, wait, I changed my mind. I want Mrs. Incredible.
Mrs. Incredible because she's thick
And she's flexible.
and she's flexible. All right. So we have Mrs. Incredible. Then we have Alan from The Hangover. We have Master Chief. We have Kirby. And we have Sonic the Hedgehog. That's five. Our sixth, Fortnite No Skin.
Bro,
He'll just be
had enough of frying.
I mean, he'll just be dancing on everyone because he's gonna do nothing and he's gonna get carried.
He's gonna do the OG dance.
Yeah, he's just gonna hit the default dance. And there's the worst feeling is when you get killed and someone hits the default dance on you.
He's just like sniping in a bush from 200 meters away, and it's the like the luckiest snipe ever. And then he's like hitting the OG dance, and then he gets sniped, and then someone hits the OG dance.
Right.
I think he'd hard carry that team, honestly. All right, we got a few questions from Dan Hood. Double question for Meredith. Did you ever win the fight with the door?
He's asking me that question? Interesting.
No response.
Interesting.
Okay, we'll leave it at that. And another question from Dan. What is your proudest moment in dodgeball so far?
For me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I think winning the first semi-pro, that was like, it felt so huge to me. I don't know why, but it really did. I feel like I played like I had a great tournament that weekend or that day. I don't know. That's really it. I felt really proud to win that.
That was your second tournament win because we won that one in December, like the Secret Santa. But I feel like that was like your first organized team win.
Yeah, actually it was. Yep.
Mm-hmm. And we have two questions for Max from Dan. I've never seen you and Jesus in the same room. How many times have you resurrected?
I mean, that's between me and my dad, so that's classified.
Next question. Craziest catch you've made to memory.
Craziest catch. I mean, not crazy, but catching you a few times.
Who, Meredith?
No, you.
I'm everyone's highlight.
No, it's just fun to make fun of you for it. I mean, the one that I laughed at the most because it didn't count. It was sluggers. Someone threw at Mare. She popped it straight up in the air, and I'm standing on the back line. I just put my hands up, fall out of bounds. No one was out. Didn't need to catch it, but I just felt like catching it. As I catch it, I see the person already walking off the court. I'm like, oh, I didn't need to do this. And I just fall on my back.
There was a tournament last year where the ball popped off of, I think, Nikki, and my intrusive thoughts just kicked in, and I think the series was like it was the last game, and I jumped out of bounds, and at the time you needed both feet in anyways, and I jumped legit like 8 feet out of bounds, had no chance of actually even catching the ball. When I did is I tried to volley it straight back, and I did it completely as a joke, but I got it back on the court and I turned around and the ball was just up. I'm like, oh, someone can catch this. No one fucking caught it.
No.
No one caught it. They were like, how did you get out? I'm like, are you serious? Am I the only one who was like, ooh, the ball flipped out of bounds? Like, let me be an idiot and jump out of bounds and try to volley it back on the court.
I'm definitely gonna practice that, I think.
Very fun.
That's pretty good. You can get out quick enough and pop it up higher. I'm just saying. You might as well. You're already out of bounds. Nothing
Facts.
to lose. Nothing to lose after that.
Question from Cassidy. Ask Max what is his hair routine.
So I'm new to the hair care. Because at first I was just like, yeah, let me just keep using the Old Spice 3-in-1. This should work. And then my sister-in-law started bullying me heavy for it. I again, I'm just a guy. I don't know names of things, but I have a nice shampoo that smells really nice, a conditioner that smells really nice, and then I have a leave-in conditioner that when I want my hair to not be frizzy and crazy, I put in. And I think you can see it's frizzy, but like the curls are curling, and that's just natural, baby.
Your
Max,
hair
we have
looks
like
very
the
pretty.
same hair.
We have the same hair.
Yeah, if I like were to like just leave it, but I didn't. I tried to like fix it. I tried to curl it. I was like, this is not happening today.
These curls, nothing. Just hop out the shower, take a towel, dry it off, natural.
Yeah.
I think all guys are the same where they're just like, dude, I don't know what shampoo I use. I just put shampoo on or soap.
Yeah.
My sister-in-law told me what to look for, and I at the time I knew the name because I needed to actually go find it. But now I just go, oh yeah, it's that bottle shape, and I just grab it.
I learned real quick when I bought my house because I bought my house when I was single and it was just me living here for a while. But I was like, I don't know what my parents buy me for shampoo, dude. I need to figure out what the soap situation is.
You being dead ass.
I dead ass, yeah. No God on cap.
No.
Don't talk about my dad.
Bottom grave.
But yeah, dude, you gotta try the Gillette like 17-in-1. So it's like
17-in-1 is
it's like
stop.
hair, body, it's toothpaste, body shaver, coolant for your car,
Yeah, motor oil.
hot dog condiment.
No,
That's really what these men be putting in their hair, though. Like, dude, get some soap. Like, it's not gonna kill you. Spend the extra $3.
the
Not
I
Dr. Bronner's 18-in-1 though, that will get you feeling good.
facts.
If you're looking to like really get clean, I mean, I'm pretty sure you can use that to like strip paint, but your skin will be exfoliated, you'll smell nice, and you'll feel great.
Trying to catch a quick high, like you can do whatever you want with that thing.
It's the side where you see the instructions and they're just like, yeah, just take like a tiny drop of this and use that on a towel and then use it. I'm like, oh, let me just dump a bunch in my hand and just go crazy.
I
skin starts.
use face scrub for my face, obviously, and I didn't have any scrub. I ran out, and I used Hannah's Halloween pumpkin spice body scrub for about a week. And Hannah was like, "Are you using my body scrub?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, it's just scrub. Why?" And she's like, "That's for your body, not for your face." I'm like, "I don't know. Doesn't it all kind of go the same area? It doesn't scrub just go on your face?"
You pissing me off.
Shout out.
I'm glad we learned though
You're glad we've learned what?
that you don't put body wash on your face.
Oh, I know that.
Just like you wouldn't put face wash on your body because it says face wash.
So it was scrubs. I think that's
Oh,
kind of what got me.
You scrubbed your face
Yeah, with the
with
body
a
scrub.
body
Hmm.
scrub.
Yeah, because I'm like, well, my face wash has scrub in it too. So in my
Okay,
head,
you know what? That's fair.
yeah.
Shout
And
out to
I was all out of my 17-in-1 Gillette, so I was like, shit.
the Trader Joe's salt scrub. That goes crazy.
The what?
The Trader Joe's, they have their salt scrub.
This is news to me.
Oh my God. It's top tier. I highly recommend it. Hashtag not sponsored, but please sponsor me. On my face, and that's probably wrong, but I just dig in everywhere and it feels great.
I think we need to have a pod, Meredith, with just you, Amanda, and I, and we just talk about girl stuff like this. And you guys can teach me how to be an adult and not rely on Hannah for a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Kat.
He's like me. Hopefully you guys can't hear it, but he's being like really obnoxious right now. He's
I
like,
thought it was just you.
oh,
Just fine. All right. Last question. Question from Ashley Elder. Best for last. Question for both Max and Meredith. What are some things both of you love about the nutmeg community? If you were to choose a ball type for the next season, what would it be?
Mary, you can go.
What was the second question? Pick a ball type?
Yep, for next season.
Oh, foam, all the way. I like foam. Foam has quickly become my favorite ball type. And then what was the best thing about nutmeg?
What are some things both of you love about the nutmeg community?
I mean, there are a lot. I mean, I think the easiest answer is just the people and hanging out and how close you get with everyone, like really quick. I feel like everyone's really friendly. Going out to the bar after with everybody's always really fun.
That was like the first thing that popped in my head. Like I love playing dodgeball with all my friends, but I have such a great time on Wednesdays going to a cafe on Main with my friends and getting drunk.
Yeah.
Brian, known drinker.
Known drinker. You know me.
Doing body shots off the bar.
Brian walks in with one of those hats with the two drinks on the side and the straws that like connect.
And they're both Twisted Teas.
Yeah. He's crazy though. He's so bad. He's so bad. We have to literally carry him out after. It's so bad.
It's not like, honestly, it's really not rare for me either to leave dodgeball early and I'm like, hey guys, catch me at the bar.
Right. And we're like, Ryan, you still have like 20 minutes left. I'm like, hey, I think I'm good just playing 20 minutes of dodgeball today. I just want to go to the bar and hang out and pregame for my friends to come over. And then you guys have driven me home countless times. It's been ridiculous.
I really need to get a hold of this.
I mean, surprise, this is actually just an intervention for you. We love you and we care for you greatly.
On my own pod, that's crazy.
We have a bunch of people coming on right now, but you haven't accepted them in.
Yeah, I sent the meeting login to everyone in the open chat. So
it's just getting to a point where it's like really affecting everyone else's game, whereas before it wasn't, and it was just like kind of you. And it was just affecting you, but now it's affecting those around you. So
I low-key think that you have a voodoo doll of me in your house, and the voodoo doll is just chilling, and then you have a Twisted Tea next to it, and you just keep on pouring Twisted Tea on the voodoo doll.
You can't just blame the voodoo doll. See, this is the problem with alcoholics.
Always
this is the problem. There's always an excuse. There's always someone to blame.
I'm always deflecting. You're right. All right. You know what? Tonight I'm going to the Packy. I'm getting a bunch of Twisted Tea. Maybe I'm going to see if they have a keg. And then tonight's my last two raw, and then we'll go from there.
I think that's a smart plan.
Max,
And
we're
you
not
gotta
supposed to fold like this. That was crazy.
It was that easy.
Max is like, wait, can I come?
Yo,
Wait.
can we do a keg stands? I'll hold your feet if you hold mine.
Don't play with me. I'll do a fucking keg.
I've never done a keg
I
stand.
think I might be the real alcoholic here.
For sure. But Max, what do you like the most about the nutmeg community?
I mean, just how, like Mayor said, just how quickly everyone was accepting of just because I just showed up, played once, and then I mean halfway through the season, just being friends with everybody. Because the one thing I making friends as an adult is weird. So being able to have a community and then be like, this is fun, but also doing things outside of just dodgeball and just making genuine friendships has been awesome.
One other thing too that we haven't talked about is not only do we play dodgeball and go out to the bar, but we all are on the same kickball team too, which is sick.
All that.
So I get to see you guys at kickball as well.
Yeah, kickball has really been life changing, honestly. I didn't realize how much like I'd enjoy it. But like the tailgates, the always drinking, no one really gives a fuck what's going on. You're
The
just
meat-
there to kick some balls and sip some teas.
The sacrifices that we do beforehand too, like the cult meetings.
Yep.
Yeah. That's who we sacrifice, though. That's not really talked about too much. It's kind of like
Yeah, that's the dark side.
the taboo topic of kickball.
Yeah. But
the losing team every season in Nutmeg gets sacrificed for kickball. So
is that why we haven't seen Gun Mike in a while? He didn't respond in the group message today either.
I wasn't at the last meeting.
You're right.
Fuck.
They sacrificed.
They got my boy Gun Mike.
They got
I'll
Mike.
talk to them later. I'll talk to them.
Does anyone have his location?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, you know what? He lives like 2 minutes down the street from me. I'll go check on him.
Yeah.
And if not, Mayor can contact him in the afterlife.
Mm.
Do you see him or do you hear him in your brain right now, Meredith?
No, it's nothing. Nothing's coming to me.
People are gonna watch this and think we're all fucking crazy.
I can dead ass see dead people.
All right, that's it. Does anyone have any closing thoughts or shout outs?
Shout out to all the dead people that Mayor can see. Hope they enjoyed watching us play.
They don't really give a shit. You'd be surprised. It's all about them. Nothing else.
This is why no one said hi to Meredith this past weekend. They're like, I don't know about that girl. Amanda was very nice and sweet, but the other girl,
Yeah, stay away from her.
And that's fine.
And that's why.
And that's how you draw out the fake ones and reel in the real.
they're like, you're crazy. I'm crazy.
Exactly.
I see dead people too.
I hate the fakers though. That's like one thing that really pisses me.
Ryan's just like, oh no, where is this going?
I hate the people that fake dead see people. Like, wait. Wait, I said that wrong. You know what?
This has become the Meredith podcast. Let's go. Where are we going with this, Meredith?
I'm gonna have to edit this out.
Leave it in.
Yeah.
All right. And any closing thoughts? Any shout outs?
Shout out thanks. Shout out my parents. Shout out y'all.
Shout out Sue Foreman. Today's her birthday, right?
Oh yeah, happy birthday, my mom. She's still at the bar.
I like how I shouted out your mom and knew her name.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Wait, how do you know my mom?
You posted it on Facebook. I do my research before I have guests on.
Oh wow, good for you.
It's like how I knew about Jackson's Survivor thing.
Oh yeah, I always forget about that. He's like, oh, I've got Survivor tonight. Like, what are you talking about? I forget he does that. He's like really good at it. Yeah, shout out mom. Happy birthday. I love her.
Shout out Sue. Shout out Aunt Kathy.
Oh yeah, Aunt Kathy. Carlos and Aunt Kathy go way back though.
Way back, like 2
Way
months
back.
at least.
Way back. That's it. Shout out BDL for having us and hosting the Throwdown and the New Balance Stadium. That shit was sick as hell for USA. I really liked that place, the venue.
It was really fun jumping over the fence and getting yelled at by Tree multiple times.
That was you, huh?
Multiple times, yeah.
That was you.
It was right there.
Right.
I mean, you're asking us to walk all the way around? That's too many steps. I gotta conserve my energy.
Meredith, you're just jealous because you couldn't jump over that.
I was just gonna say, I was like, I would have busted my shit if I tried doing that.
Busted.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Shout out to Claire and Abby for running the BDL Throwdown on Sunday.
They did a great job. That was very organized. They did a good job last time too. Take your time.
You're good. Shout out Flight for pulling the win and no staying. Bo was on her fucking ass. He was like, yo, we need to win this shit. I really care about no staying. I don't really care about any other ball type. So shout out Flight. Shout out NPCs for winning. That was fun. Yeah. That was a good time. Shout out all the Invader Zims. Shout out to everyone that played with us.
My mom just got home.
Oh,
happy birthday, Mom.
Get Mom on the pod.
They're saying happy birthday.
Yeah, get her on the pod.
Get her on the pod.
Mom, come here.
I'm not going on that.
She's drunk as a. Oh. Mom, come here. Come on.
Hi, Mom.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Oh, no.
Yeah. Not a day over.
I'm going to guess she's 21.
No, I'm just kidding. She'll kill me. She'll kill me if I say her real age, but she's young.
Not a day over 25.
Yeah.
What, they don't believe 37?
She said you guys don't believe 37?
I said 21.
I said 25. I thought we were being nice.
Yeah. That's my mom, guys.
Shout out to.
Yeah. Cafe on Main.
She'd probably be down, to be completely fair.
Her upcoming Wednesday.
Her and Ryan can go shot for shot.
I think she's
going to outdrink you.
I don't know, man. I think I might be able to drink. I don't know.
I mean, we've seen Ryan put it down. This is a known thing.
To be fair, I feel like I could outdrink Ryan too.
I don't think so.
I do.
No, I don't drink in front of you guys. This was probably like 5 or 6 years ago. I bought an 18-pack of Twisted Tea at a party, going to a party, and I finished the whole thing, and it was my goal. And I did it pretty fucking easy. Not to brag, but I did it pretty easy.
I feel like they lie, dude. There's like not that much alcohol in them. Because I feel like it's a lie though. There's no way.
I feel like some of them are like a little stronger than others, but drank all 18 and I was like, this is fucking easy. So I wanted to do a 30 rack of Miller Lite, and I was trying to mathematically figure out what time I would have to wake up and then how many I'd have to put down consistently throughout the day. And then I was like, you know what? That's abusing alcohol. I might have a problem, so I didn't do that.
But if it was a 30 rack of Twisted Teas, would you do it?
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
That's easy. You start at like 11 a.m. Dude, I feel like I did that 3 days, like 2 weeks ago. I feel like that was
I could put them down pretty fucking fast.
See, I can't either. I was using a funnel a lot though. That they go down quick that way.
A funnel?
Yeah.
Expedite the process.
Easy.
I can't funnel.
That's like 3 sips. 4, maybe.
Can't funnel, can't shotgun, but I'm a durability guy, a stamina guy.
Right.
And then in the Twisted Tea game.
Yeah.
That's it, though. I feel like I got a little carried away at the end there, but thanks for hopping on. Shout out, Sue. Happy birthday.
Shout out. Okay, bye guys.
All right, bye. Peace.
Oh, sorry, are we ending it? We are, right? Okay. Bye. I don't know how to turn this shit